everyone, welcome back to another video. But before we go into this video, I have a good news for you all. So your girl just hit 200 subscribers, like 200 plus. As I'm talking to you right now, it's even 200 plus. Like where should I start thanking you guys? Thank you from the west, thank you from the north, thank you from the east, thank you from the south. Like, thank you all. Like, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for your support so far, for your subscription. I love you all. Thank you so much. Whenever I hear 1K subscriber in my head, I'm like, hey, when will I reach this 1K? But I know one day we are gonna hit it and even pass. Say hallelujah. If you believe, say hallelujah. All right, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscription button to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell to be the first person to watch my video. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be talking about the experience I had. This thing happened that was sometime last year, yeah, when I was still working with my boss, my former boss. So she asked me to, we work in Lekki. For those of you that are staying in Lagos, you'll be able to, relate well. So my office was at Lekki Island. She was staying in Banana Island as at then. So she asked me to come meet her up at the gate, Banana Island gate. So we'll go to the site and take picture. So I was like, okay, fine. And she gave me money for Uber. But now, Igbo girls, I decided to pocket the money. I was just thinking to myself, I can easily, get this maybe go card out to take me there now, it will be cheaper and I'll still save some cash, now. So I tried to book go card, but the go card was still very much expensive, was still like same amount with Uber. So I was like, let me just go to that Ikoyi. For those of you that know Ikoyi Link Bridge, that bridge is you hardly see a public transport going down there, but most of the time I always stand there and I will see like a cab that will just take you down the bridge and then you pay money, or sometimes you are lucky, you just get people that just take you down the bridge without even taking money. So I was like, okay, I haven't tried it in the afternoon, but let me go ahead and try it. But in the evening it's quite crowded because a lot of people stand there and then waiting for a cab that can take them down the bridge. So it was just like a normal thing. So that afternoon I went there and I was standing. I was like, if I stand for too long, because I know my boss, if she's there waiting for me, she's going to be very mad at me. Like, if I stand for too long, I don't get in, I just have no choice than to book that Uber that I've been resisting. So I stood there for like not up to 5 minutes, and just one cab, like I didn't even see the cab coming because I was busy with my phone, and a cab was now kind of slowed down. I was asking, are you going down the bridge? I was like, yes, down the bridge, thank you so much. And I hopped in. Immediately I got inside the cab. I asked him inside the car, I asked him how much was it. He said he's going to take me for free, that no problem, it's not just down the bridge. But where exactly was I going? And I told him I was going to Banana Island gate. He was like, wow, I'm lucky, he's also going towards that area. I'm like, okay, in my mind, I'm so lucky today, like I'll finally save my money. So, but the annoying pissing thing about this was the guy was just driving so slow. Like, you guys that know Ikoyi Link Bridge, like from the beginning to the link down the bridge, it's not even like, as in, the distance is not much. But this guy was driving so slowly. In my head, I'm like, this guy, be fast. Like, I have a meeting to catch up, And then he now went ahead, asking me what's your name. I lied to him and I told him one name. And then he was like, nice name. Okay, so where are you heading to? I said, I want to go and see my boss. She's waiting for me at the gate and everything. So he went ahead. He was like, okay, so what do you guys do? Those of you that know me, you know that I love marketing, like social media marketing, manual marketing, everything. Here. So I was like, okay, fine. I started marketing. I was like, okay, we are into interiors. We can help you to, do decor for your home and for your friends, every I was talking and everything. And so the guy was like, wow, nice. That okay, he's going to check us out on Instagram. I gave him the handle, and then he was like, okay, fine. We are almost getting to the, Ikoyi gate. Banana Island gate. And then this guy, kind of parked slowly. I was about coming down, and I was like, oh, sorry, that he locked the car. I couldn't even come out. I was in my head. I'm like, okay, okay, what's the problem? And then he told me that he has a proposal for me, and I'm like, okay, fine, go ahead, I'm all ears. And then he went ahead saying like he wants to have sex for money, like he pay me and he have sex with me. In my head I'm like, so this thing I've been watching in movie is real. Like, I know guys are corny. They will first of all take your number, first of all chat with you, go out on a date with you, small, they will lure you into I love you, I like you. From there, they sleep with you. But this one did not even want to come corny. He just came straight. I'm like, really? So this thing happened. In my head, I'm already scared. I was panicking. I was like, this guy coming to tell me bluntly that he wants to have sex with me. This guy is not normal. I feel he has something like more than just being normal. Like he's spiritual. That was what was on my head, my own head. And then when I told him, in my mind, I was like, if I try to tell him that, but why will you be telling me such a thing, arguing with him? This is his car, for crying out loud. Like, I can just talk too much and he will just lock his car and zoom off with me and then force it on me. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be smart in answering this question. Normally I'm very savage in giving people reply, but I was like, this time around I'm going to use my brain. Like, this brain is going to be useful. So I now told him, okay, fine, no problem, that I'll get back to him. But like, can I go now? He was like, no, like I should give him the number. I said, okay, fine. I gave him my number, and then this guy went ahead saying that he if this can be our business, that he doesn't mind. I sleep with him, he gives me money as often as possible. He doesn't even care. He doesn't want to have any relationship with me. He doesn't want to be my friend, like whatsoever. It will just be strictly friends with benefits. It's gonna just be like that, like friends with benefits. Hey, I was like, hey, Debbie, you've entered one chance. Maybe they gave you money to get out, but you decided to do a proco, to chop the money. Now you've chopped it, and then what? You are chopping into trouble. In my head, I'm like, hey, Jesus, I've put myself into big trouble. Like, what if this guy zooms off? What if this guy forced me? Hey, I was just thinking, calculating. I was like, okay, fine, no problem. It's a good idea. That I'll get back to him. That one is not a problem. That was what I was telling him, giving him that hopes that he needs. And then he was like, okay, fine, thank you. He gave me his number also. I was like, okay, thank you. And I came down from the car. And then I was panicking. You guys, I was panicking. Like, even people around me watching me be like, why is this girl behaving like this? Why is she behaving weird? Like, you were inside the guy's car, you came out being angry and panicking. Like, but they don't understand. In my head, like, I have heard of this. You guys don't even want to know. Like, in my head, I'm like, I've almost entered trouble, because what if this guy zooms off and then take me to somewhere because I want to try to save money? At that point, I knew what I was facing. At that point, I knew what I was going through my head. What was going through my head. I didn't even want to. Guys, all through my head, I was just thinking about what happened. I took up my phone. I just wrote it down. Like, I wrote it down in a book, like Debbie. I wrote my experience in my diary. Like, this is legit. Like, I don't know if I'm saying it the way it was, but I knew what I faced. Like, I mean, a guy could walk up to me and tell me, you're a fine girl, can I have your number? I like you. From there, you will now tell me, maybe months later or weeks later, you will now tell me that, you want to have sex with me. But this one just told me that, see, at that point, there was two things on my head. Is that this guy is spiritual, or he just been a normal guy? There's some guys that will be very naughty and nasty, like they don't even want to have anything with, no time to fake love, no time to fake likeness and everything. I will just tell you my mind. Look at what I want to do. If it's gonna work well with you, But the guy was doing it as if it was just a force. That was where the whole panic mood came in and everything. So I hope you enjoyed my experience, and please stay away from this kind of trouble, okay? So this is my experience with sex for money. It sounds very funny, right? Or very interesting, whichever way. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe, like, and share to your friends, okay? Share, okay? All right, thank you so much. We'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.